All right, Wednesday, we're on December 1st, so we're finally into December, and we have our HIIT timer. So again, you go to your timers page and you pick, do you want normal or advanced? So the difference is when you do your normal timer, you are treating it almost as a rounds workout. So you're gonna do the 4 exercises, then take a rest, start the timer over. Do the 4, take a rest, start the timer over, okay? Versus if you do the advanced one, they're all gonna run together. So you're never going to have a set break besides the 20 seconds you pick or whatever it is. You're not gonna actually stop your timer. So the advanced one is more work, less rest. The normal one is kind of medium. It's not easy by any means. It's just not as hard as the advanced timer. So we have high knee to butt kick, mountain climber, V-up skaters. So high knee to butt kick, high knee to butt kick. So you can do it a few different ways. Sometimes I almost take a rest. High knee, stop, butt, high knee, stop, butt. Sometimes I just go straight into it. Mountain climbers, we all know this one very well. V-up and skaters. And skaters. This one's always hard to fit in the frame. All right. Okay, so as I was explaining, high knee to butt kick. So what a high knee is you raise your knees as high to your chest as you can. So this would be like normal running in place. High knee, you want to lift those knees as high as you can. Butt kick is the opposite. You're trying to kick your heels to your butt. So high knee, your positioning is up here. Butt kick, your positioning is back here. So this one, you're combining. So like I said, you can do the high knee, kind of take a stop, do the butt kick. So high knee, butt kick, high knee, butt kick, high knee, butt kick, high knee, butt kick. If you're really wild, you can do them more together. So it would be high, kick, high, kick, high, kick, okay? Notice I'm doing this. I'm really trying to help my body there, but it gets tiring. So if you start with the faster version, you can always slow it down to there. Could go even slower. High, kick. High, kick, okay? So I always encourage everybody every month, when you're doing these things, especially with our Tabata HIIT style timers, instead of doing something and then taking a full break, try to find ways to keep going. So like I just showed you, if you're starting off with the fastest one and you get tired, slow it down. You're more tired, slow it down even more. But it's better to do it very slow or put in like, say I'm doing it really tired, stop. 1, 2, 3, and then keep going, okay? But find ways to continue on versus stopping and then letting the whole timer finish out and you never got to restart, okay? Mountain climbers. This one can be done on the ground or off of a chair. So your typical mountain climber looks like this. You're gonna be in high plank position, which looks like this. So your shoulder, elbow, and wrist are pretty much in line. You're up on your toes, and you have your neutral spine, like we talked about with our donkey kick. So your butt's not up here, your hips are not sunken down, you're right in the middle. And you're just gonna run. So you're driving your knees towards your chest, but you wanna make sure that you're not up here running. Your butt should be low. Like when I do it, the tops of my shoes are scraping the ground, okay? If you can't run, you're gonna tap. Step tap, 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 tap. If being in high plank is too much on your shoulders or your wrists, whatever the problem is, you can do off of a chair. So any exercise that we do in high plank position, which is a lot of them, I think every single one of them can be done off of a chair. So having the height makes it less pressure on your body. So you can run here. If you can't run, knee, 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 okay? V-ups. So this is a more advanced ab move. So if you have trouble with it or you just can't do it, that is fairly common. This is what your regular V-up looks like. You're gonna be totally stretched out. And the point is to meet your toes and your hands in the middle. Up, up. So I'm up like this. So I'm balancing on my butt. Up, see? So a lot of people, if they are just haven't been working out, they're not in good shape, they don't have strong abs. Like a lot of times when people have multiple kids and their abs don't close back together, it's, you know, there's a million reasons why. So it's not uncommon that somebody can't do this exact way. If you're having trouble doing that way, start with your feet in the air, okay? Put your arms back, try to reach your toes, down. Try to reach your toes, down. Try to reach your toes. So the reason that this still works is because when you do a regular V-up and you're up on bouncing on your butt, you're doing an upward motion. So if you have your feet up and you touch them, you're still going up. So you're still mimicking that same idea as versus like say you're doing a crunch, you're moving more forward. With your V-up, you're moving up, okay? So if you have to, put your feet up, try to touch those toes and move upward. And I think the last one was skaters. Yep. All right, skaters. So this one is a very powerful, explosive, I think they like to call it, explosive movement. So what you're doing is you're basically bounding from side to side off of one leg, okay? So I'm gonna, like I said, it's really hard to fit it in the frame, but I'm gonna jump off this leg. So see, I'm starting on this leg. I jump off this leg, I land, and my foot comes behind me, diagonal behind. Now I'm gonna jump off this leg, push, diagonal behind, push, diagonal behind, push, 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 push. If you have trouble, this is what you're doing. You're just doing it with much more explosiveness, but this is what you're following. So push, diagonal, push, diagonal, push, behind, okay? This is the movement that you're doing. So if you can't do it that explosively, you can do it a little bit lighter, and you don't have to worry about touching the ground. Touching the ground, if you're doing it very explosively, you're going to land a little bit lower because you're like absorbing that explosiveness. So if I push off really hard, I'm gonna land like somewhere down here, okay? So that's just kind of what happens. If you're doing it less explosively, you don't need to purposely bend all the way down, especially because you don't wanna hunch your back. So when I'm doing it like this, I'm touching my toe, but look at my back is still pretty straight. If I'm up here, I don't wanna do this. Okay, so see how much my lower back is rounding right here, I should say my mid back. You don't wanna do that. So if you're up here, just kind of come here, that's fine, all right? And then, depending on what timer that you picked, you're either gonna do those with a break and then start over, or you're going to just continually run through for your advanced timer, okay?